Good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel. The Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the underrated one of the best cat seekers on YouTube, the best of the business. I hope everybody having a good morning. This is morning real talk, part number 40, part 40. Yep, part 40. And it's gonna be same day panel discussion, ladies and gentlemen, but also I did put two articles in the chat. I want you to check it out. Me and the Miss did talk about it Saturday, so I feel we're going to revisit and talk about it. And then we probably talk about Orlando. And so before we get it going, let me read this side. Plus, I made some breakfast. I'm gonna show y'all in a few. Alonzo Hall, peace to you. Please check out the articles that I had in the chat because that's what we're going to talk about and other stuff. So please check out the articles in the chat before you come out. Send the links to your parents. Send the link to your text and also your email. But I want you to check out the links in the chat. Those ones we're going to talk about. All right, all right, and also. I want to listen to this. Come and join real conversation with the number one grinder, us as the righteous ones individually. Let's make a change within ourselves and genuine being there for each other. We all we got. Yeah, we all we got. So first thing foremost, I'm gonna hit y'all with this intro, and I will be right back.
Sometimes people don't know how much hard work you put in. But when it comes time to battle, you must think about each and every day that you put that hard work in.
What happened? Why don't you play anymore?
Brian Banks was 16 years old when he was accused of a crime he did not commit.
All right, all right. I'm back. Welcome to my channel, Underrated Darkness, your truth, Underrated One. Let me show you what I made this morning. This is what I made. I made sauces, green peppers, red peppers, and some onions. See that? It's onions and eggs. I put onion powder in it. Onions and eggs, and some bagel, cinnamon raisin, bagel, with some butter on it. I know it's too much. Then I'm drinking some mint tea. And also the cake that the Miss made me yesterday. This the homemade cake that she made me yesterday, the Miss. It's all it's in the YouTube. It's on check the community board on my channel. It's on there. It's the same cake she bought. She made me homemade cake. Because Joe say you gotta eat breakfast and stuff. So yeah, you're right. So eating that. So while I'm talking to you, I'm waiting for some people to come on the panel so we can talk. Again, please check out the articles that's in the chat because I want us to talk about it. Yeah, so look out for me, bro. You said that we have our have our tribulation. You do. Good morning, Queen. Good morning, Queen. If you want to get on the panel, always see the link. Please check out the articles in the chat because that's what I want to talk about right now. So before you get on, be very much appreciated. Check out the articles that's in the chat, and you want to come up, we can talk about it. Oh, the Queen showed my food. Just I made some breakfast myself, some sausage, some onions, green peppers, red peppers, cinnamon raisin bagel, some mint tea, and then while the miss was here yesterday, she baked me a homemade cake. She baked me a homemade cake, and I appreciate that for her. And for she left. And thank you. Well, I want you to check out the articles before you come up, please, because I definitely want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. It's very, very important. And it's very disturbing. Thank you. Excuse my manners, y'all. So, hope everybody doing all right. Well, hopefully while y'all checking out the articles before you come up, I do want to talk about this that I want to talk to the men that lives by yourself. And I know it's hard when you have to do a thing yourself. There's no it's supposed to buy it. But I'm not gonna really get into it. What me and the Miss was talking about this past weekend. But she was very concerned of me because how about if something happened and how she gonna get to me? It's in the chat. Queen, look at the top. Look at the top. Look at the top of the chat. It's in there. Hit that. It's in the chat. Well, if not, I might have to it's something to talk about in the near future. Mo? Hold on. Um, so hold on for 1 second. Let me see. Text. If you see it or see it, no worries. Sonny Boston talk. Thank you, Sheila. How you doing? No worry. Just wait for it, Queen. How you feel, Sheila? If you want to come up, feel free. You want to come up, feel free. I'm gonna resend the articles in the chat. I'm gonna resend the articles in the chat. That's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to talk about. That's the next article. That's the article that I want to talk about. But person, me and the Miss did talk about it Saturday when I do it live. So we visited Sister Brother Sonny. Good morning. Oh, that's not it. He crazy. Hold on 1 second. Okay, there it is. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. These are the articles that I want us to talk about. So please do your due diligence. Good morning, Sister Coco. How you doing? The Miss said hi. Good morning. Oh, sorry. Okay. They go to 2 articles in there. Excuse me? Yeah, I want to talk about it. I definitely want to talk about it. No 2 articles that I want to talk about. So I'm looking for people to come on the panel. The only way that we'll talk about, I want people to come up there. Let's talk about it. Both of them is very sad. Matter of fact, Sister Sheila, I'm gonna send you see the link. No, can't do that. I hope everything is well with you, Sister Sheila. Cause I've been concerned. Everything all right with you and the family? Good morning to everybody in the panel. In the chat, even your families. I hope everything's all right. We'll talk about that. Let's see. Sheila, watch out for your link, because I'm sending it to you right now if you want to come up. Coco Tina, same thing. If you want me to send you the link, let me know, and I send it out. Matter of fact, I think I send it to you. Yeah. Check your email right now, Sister Sheila. And matter of fact, let me send it to you right now. But I don't think I sent it to you. So Coco Tina, Look out for your email, Coco Tina. I'm sending that. I sending that to you too. And hopefully, when we talk about it, be respectable. We stick it to the topic. All right, let's stick to the topic. The only way people gonna get on, if you gotta have my email. I put my email out there in the few. That's the only way. Other than that, I'm not sending out no link. Not doing that. Again, me and the miss, we did talk about it Saturday. This past Saturday, I was on this past Saturday. So we did talk about it. So we're gonna revisit this gonna revisit it. Mhm. Oh, everybody's all right. Everybody's doing all right. Let's see. Um, all right, I'm back. I'm back. The first article that's on Instagram, it was talking about it was this couple and they murdered the foster kids and and it was a travesty and people knew about it and they did nothing about it. The other article that I post up, horror. Oh,
Hey,
how you doing?
I am well. How about you?
Okay. I talked to the miss not too early. She tell you say hi.
Yeah, I'll probably get with her after lunch.
Hey, yeah, she had lunch more. She had lunch with you more than you had me. God damn.
Look, man, don't get jealous. Don't get jealous.
Yeah, man, I don't like that. What my time at? See. Have you read the articles?
Yeah, I read them um the other night.
Oh, right. That's why you was in the chat, right?
Very disturbing. Very disturbing.
Which article? Both was very disturbed. Which one you want to start on?
Which one I want to start off with?
Yeah.
I mean, does it matter? I mean, both ended with death. Um, but the one in California is more recent. With
Mhm.
the church. Um, and I guess the thing there is, who can you trust? Who can you trust? um, especially if you're adopting children. I think that, our system failed these children. Um, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to help our children. I don't know how to get the system to, recognize people intent. Um, people hide things very well. They hide things very, 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 very well. So
Okay. We can talk more about that later. We can deal with that. Now, the other article I know that you put in the chat that it was as a mother, I want you to come from as a parent. Let's put it as a parent. I want you to come from that level, please.
the other one, I just don't have I have no understanding. I mean, I understand, you know, old school growing up. Parents used to say, at least my mom used to say to me, that they brought me in this world, they can take me out, but she literally took out her son. I just can't I just can't picture that. I just can't picture that. I don't think my kids could do anything that bad that I will blatantly shoot them in the head. I
And
I
how
just
many
can't.
times?
Twice,
Okay.
twice,
Twice.
twice in the head. Nothing warrants that. Nothing. It's nothing that anyone can say to me to make me believe that that's warranted.
Okay. I'm gonna get you Alonzo Hall. I'll get you a few seconds. But you know what they say, and maybe she go through. You know what? But he probably put her up to it and everything.
Who put who up to it? The son?
Yeah.
The son put her up to shooting. Shooting in the head. You could have shot in the leg if he was hurting you. You could have shot in the arm. You didn't have to shoot to something so deadly. You could have kneed him if he was choking you, if he was putting hands. It's several options that you could have did besides shooting in the head.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Then we got brother Alonzo Hall. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, brother. Morning, sister. How are you? So, my thoughts on the two articles. The first one, the Instagram, that was crazy, right? And these were church folks at that who tortured the 11-year-old to death. But then, like Tina said, shooting in the head twice. So I've actually been shot in the head. It's not a wonderful feeling.
Right.
And it's not, thank God I survived, but it's not even something that's easy to survive, right? And the thing about it is, believe it or not, when people get shot in the head, our skulls are so hard, the bullets don't always penetrate. What ends up happening is it bounces off your skull and it kind of flies around your skull and comes out the back. But there's all the flesh and stuff and blood that gets torn up from the bullet. But like Tina said, that's your mama. I don't see how. I'm not a parent, right? But I'm a cat dad. I love my cat with all my heart. I couldn't even see me hurting my cat. So to see me shooting something that came from my flesh, my blood, my loins, to shoot him in the head, like he had to have been trying to, like he really had to be trying to delete his mother in order for her to do that. Like other than that, I can't see why you shoot him in the head twice?
What you mean delete her?
If he was trying to kill her. Like, only if he was assaulting her with a knife or something. And from the article, it just looks like he got shot, went to the cops and was like, hey, my mama shot me in the head. And then 2 weeks later died.
But see, more, let me speed you up. And Tina, because Tina was in the chat when the Miss was talking. We was on the chat. We was on a Saturday night. We was talking about it. And also what the Miss was talking about, and I can vouch for that with Coco Tina. Please vouch for this. I don't care what it is. You don't shoot no child in the head, and it make it so bad. If I'm not mistaken, Tina, she dragged the soul, and before he died, he said that, yeah, I'm going to die. My mom shot me. And also, the system took its own time to charge her. It's also, it actually let me know, and I know people in the space do not want to talk about it, but I think it should be more women talking about it, and even men. That the black man existence don't count. To me. And what I know, I ain't gonna say to me, of what I see. And this needs to be discussed. It should be no blame. It should be no blame on the young man because he's not here to defend himself. But this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. This is not the first time it happened. It ain't gonna be the last. And I am tired as a black man. It's bad enough I have to deal with people in this world that wants me to go, that wants me to die. It's bad enough I gotta watch for a black man to kill me. That's another story. But a black woman, if you get armed, you're gonna shoot me in my head, and the sister gonna take its own time to press charges on her because they don't want us to be around. See, these are the issues that we better talk about it, especially black men. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear about the man, about the brother. He's gone. There's no way he can't defend himself. He's gone. When are your women going to step up and talk about these goddamn issues? You just like they talking about what the article in Instagram. So it's okay the child to be dead, and while other people knew about it, and then on sudden one of the fathers, if I'm not mistaken, he commits suicide. So what's going to be next?
You got a point there. It does seem like the life of a black man is not valued in this country at all. From so many angles, from other black men, black women, the system is not there for us. So one of the things that they say on Brother Ronan's channel often is, we are our own agency. And that's something that's said in this space a lot by a lot of black men. And I think what we as black men need to do is actually not talk about it, but fucking be about it. And what I mean when I say that is like you, brother JT, you be about it, right? What do I mean when I say that? There's no point in time. If I go live in the next 10 minutes while you are live, you'll still stop by and drop a comment on my chat and share it and then you'll come back to your show and say, hey, y'all, Brother Hall is live right now. I'm going to end this show. Go over there and listen. Right? That's creating agency, because now you're supporting me through your endeavors, right? And you support it. I'm not just saying me, but there's a lot of brothers. I'm using me specifically. Right? And even chopping it up with like me and Brian. That support system, and that's branching your safety net, and you're saying, hey, listen, I'm vouching for these brothers because they're on my platform. So y'all come over here and let's learn together. But it seems like as Black men, we're all in competition, period. And it seems like we don't let off, right? And then the worst part about it is that I hear way too many brothers talking about, well, as Black men in America, we're not a monolith. And while that's true, others that aren't Black men in America see us as a monolith. So they see us as all the same, which is why we end up with the Pookie and Ray Ray conversation, because their image is now forecast on you and me. So even though we're upstanding citizens, regular people, you know, we go to work, go home, pay taxes, and, you know, do everything right? The majority of the public is still going to say, oh, these two Black guys, they Pookie and Ray Ray on the low. They do something, you know, sneaky. Whereas we don't have a space for us to really complement each other, build each other up. Yeah, there's gonna be some headbutting, right? But just like here, this is a space where we can disagree on something and bump heads, but we still have that agency, right? And if I'm messing up, brother JTA, brother Hall, you messing up there. You still my boy, but I ain't gonna let you mess up like that, right? And so we as Black men have to continue this and just becoming our own agency. The women aren't going to do it because the women that's not how they're created. They're created to look for safe harbor and protection. So if we ain't going to be safe harbor and protection for ourselves, of course our women aren't going to feel protected, because on a small anecdotal level, yes, I can protect my wife and I can put my life on the line for her. But as a whole, collectively, ain't nobody there protecting me, right? So if I got to go, you know, take somebody off of this earth for, you know, to protect my wife, unfortunately, there's no protection in place to say, hey, he was standing his ground or whatever, right? So I think I got to be steadfast on the men creating our agency, because we are the only ones who are going to fix it. And, you know, yes, we can take input from the women and all of that. And all of that is important. But realistically, as it's a man's world, the women and children are in the same category for a reason, right? When the Titanic was sinking, they didn't say, let the children go, and then let the women who are soft and womanly go, and then let the masculine women go, and then the men. No, they said women and children off the boat. Men, if there's anything left, y'all can get off after. Right?
I
So
got you.
yeah.
But I want to say this, brother Alonzo, and everything you said, right? And Coco Town, what you get into this? The miss, I'll show y'all the food, and check it out. The miss, she was down here see me and to make sure I'm all right. And I'm gonna get to like living by ourselves in a few minutes, but I am very firm with this, brother. And salute to you and your wife. Tell the wife said hi. Tell her that, you know, just keep on staying solid. And also, before I continue, me, brother Alonzo, brother Brian, we will be on this Sunday, 10:30. Could you confirm that now, please?
Yeah, this Thursday.
It's Thursday, 10:35. So I will advise you. We talking about agency now. We talking about Black men helping each other. We talking about helping our people, yo. Brother Alonzo is a busy man. Brother Brian's a busy man. Even I'm a busy man. They gonna give us some stuff that can help us through the day, throughout these holidays, and even certain times. I'm trying to get Coco Tina on there. I don't know yet, but don't tell nobody. But I'm gonna try to get
You
her on there.
funny.
Yeah, I am funny, and I'm dead serious too. Well, I get. I forgot. I forgot that. I'm asked to miss the number. If you can, if you want to come on, we gonna talk about tax and other stuff. We want you to join if you want to.
On Thursdays I teach.
Oh, excuse me. She teach y'all. I'm sorry. She teach y'all. So she can know. But
I,
no, okay, no
I
problem.
don't
But
know. It all depends. I will be finishing my income tax course at that
income
time.
tax code.
That's right.
But if you can't get on the panel, you be there in the chat, right?
Yeah.
Tina, you teach people, or are you
I teach.
preparing for your P10?
No. I have a P10 already. I prepare taxes.
Okay.
But I teach income tax theory. So yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, the class will end that around that time.
Okay,
Underrated. So
got you.
I'll
Okay,
see.
okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna send you the link in case. All right.
Okay.
And then if you can get on, you get on. If you can't, you be more than pleasant. Give us some information in the chat. All right.
No problem.
Thank you. I want you to stay right there. But I'm gonna say it before we continue, and I'm very goddamn firm on this. Women in this space. Thank you, Brother Hall. You always be catching me out there, dog there. But I'm glad I want you to show that. I'm glad you put that up here. Black women, I'll get you, brother pastor. If you want to read articles, brother pastor, in the chat. In the chat, please. You can still stay there. Read articles. But I'm very firm at this. Black women in this space. Don't say that you love black men and you think it's okay that a mother shoot her son in the head twice. Drag his body out. And the system took their own sweet time to charge her. And black men, the same thing too. I don't want to hear the BS in this space. Because we hear enough BS for the last almost a week right here that doggone Abrams is blaming black men for her loss. And it's you, Abrams. Because you alienated black men. Got the nerve talking about I give black man $10 million to start a business. So we done charity slavery now? I am tired. I am pissed off. And this is not a rant. I am downright pissed the hell off. All right? Are you going to be with black men or you damn not? Are you going to be with black families or you damn not? That's what it comes down to me.
We got to look at that though, JT. Realistically, it's almost like 90% who are with black families. I think even like when we get on the brothers for going to a white girl or a Kardashian or whatever, that's just to really piss off the white guys. Because to be honest, majority of black men are with black women as far as marriages go. Right? I think it's like 91% of the married black men are married to a black woman. And 89% of the married black women are married to black men. The major issue, though, comes from a lot of these conversations are happening in spaces where motherfuckers are single. So people are single as shit, and then they don't change their surroundings. So then you get a bunch of brothers who are sucking on pearly things versus, Love Dorsey. But I'll stop there. What's going on, Pastor?
What it do? What it do?
Hold on, brother Pastor. Let me ask you a question.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing? Stay right there, brother Pastor. Have you checked out the articles that I posted in the chat?
I had a chance to look at those are very sad articles, and the bad thing about it is there will be legislation that will probably be passed against brothers in this because of this.
Mm-hmm. And
You
you
know
in the
what's
medical?
about? That's right. There will be legislation passed against brothers to protect us from getting shot in the head by our mamas. Like, what the fuck?
And
I
it's
don't know. It's crazy.
crazy. And brother Pastor, he's in the medical field. I'm gonna get to you because I want you to bring that thing in because it's very very important. I thought about you, brother Pastor, and we have to go through. But I'm gonna say this though, brother Prince, please. I know you want to get up here, and I want your input, but I want you to check out the 2 articles in the chat before you come up, brother. I do. I want your input in this because fathers have to speak up on this too. It cannot be just mother. Let me repeat it because brother Pastor had read the articles. She shot her son in the head twice. Drag the body out. So for me, it's murder. That's premeditated. Now it would have been vice versa. I'm keeping it very underrated funky. It would have been quite a few people up here. I'm not talking about y'all in the chat. You know I'm telling the truth, so speak it. The question of today, do my life count as a black man? Get back to political field. Abrams is blaming black men. Other people blame black men because of their losses. No, you effed up. You're effed up. And I'm tired. And I have the right to feel this way. And I have the right to react this way. And I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to keep on doing what I have to do. It's sad that the miss we have a little discussion. I'm not gonna get into discussion, but part of it is nobody don't check on you. Why the family not checking on you? Something happened to you, baby. Who's gonna check on you? Well, baby, I'm all right. As a man, we all right. But that's not the point. Who's gonna check on you? There are some black men who do care for black men and sisters. So I'm not talking about y'all. But that is something to think about. I said, oh shit. I'm not saying she don't love me. She do love me. But at the same time, she this is actually really pondering with her for a while. The brothers like me that live by ourselves. Sometimes I go, she said, are you okay? You taking the bus? I said, babe, I'm fine, everything. Let me know. I'm stay on the phone with you till you put your key in the door. And she's a mother of 5 kids. 4 of them are black men. Even sometimes Coco Tina talk to the miss and everything. Yo, we gotta make sometimes she on the phone. We gotta make sure brother JT get in the house safely because she also had kids. So let me put this out. There are women that do care for black men. So let me put that out. Yes, it does. It's a whole lot. But those are the ones they don't want to put out there.
So So underrated, I just did a story. You know, I like that Margaret Sagan story you did. But so
Yes,
I
sir.
just
Thank
did
you.
a story about Matthew. Oh no, I got a lot of feedback.
Mhm.
I got a whole lot of feedback. Is that me or is that me?
No,
It
that's
have to be.
me. I'm walking my fault.
Okay, okay. So what I'm saying is I just did a story about this dude named Matthew Shepard and how that rainbow crime changed America and how they coupled it with a black man that got his head, they got dragged behind a truck and his head pulled off, but no one speaks about him. But yeah, they used this dude named Matthew Shepard, which was a methamphetamine drug user, drug runner that was doing bad things in his own community and spread it out. And they coupled it with black people. We had nothing to do with it. And now you find a lot of black people using methamphetamines, getting caught up in that lifestyle. And they also passed legislation, hate crimes behind criminals. And they tie black guys into that shit. And we don't even know if that dude was even practicing that lifestyle. That dude could have been just picked up and dragged behind a truck and got his head pulled off in Jasper, Texas, James Byrd Jr.
Yeah, I remember that. Yes, that was a
Uh,
national story too.
but we don't know. But also Matthew Shepard was a national story. So do we really know? So I don't remember the James because I don't really remember the James Byrd Jr. side because they hid that from a lot of. It was worldwide, but it wasn't like the Matthew Shepard story. Of course, trumped it. So do they really know that that dude was practicing that lifestyle? Was that just a brother that was dragged behind a truck and killed?
You
See the thing
asking a
about
question?
yeah, I'm asking a question. I don't know.
Nah, it was a brother. They just got the brother and they hold him against his ability and they dragged him.
So
As
so why would they tie him to a fruity white boy that was selling methamphetamine and that they used to change federal law and create this hate bill that we have nothing to do with?
you know how they do it.
Because we're the low hanging
That's the
fruit, bro.
system.
And yeah, that's the system because we're the low hanging fruit. So it's easy to alter things. Just like I was arguing with a dude about Coley and the rapper's dying every November, and he was like, "Oh, get out of here with that spooky shit." And I'm like, "Well, the reality is you can easily knock off the rappers because what do we talk about in our songs? Murder, death, kill, right? That's all you ever hear about. So just like with that, it's easy to create the brother as a scapegoat and just kind of shut him off as that.
Yeah. Let me. Okay, brother Prince. Just go to your email. Let's get brother. Let's get sister Sheila and brother She. Welcome to the panel. Good morning, peace to you and your families.
Good morning, everybody on the panel. Thank you for allowing me to come on the video.
Anytime.
And I did read both of the article, and it was disturbing. And like I said, they always, when it comes to us, they don't want to pass policies and laws and stuff. And what the mother did was wrong. But if you look at it in general, this been going on for decades. What can we stop and say and do and put in writing that won't happen to another child in the hands of their mom? Because we get so outraged when it comes to police brutality, but when it comes to black crime and stuff like that, nobody shows up or shows off.
There can be
You're right.
federal legislation to keep fathers in the lives of children. Miss Sheila, that's one of the first things that they can do. Federal legislation that can keep fathers in children's lives rather than federally out of their lives where they have to get a second job just to cover their child support. And rather than be a custodian in that child's life, I'll shut up.
And you know what, Pastor, I'm glad you said that because I'm be honest, and it really had been a struggle with me when it comes to passing laws concerning black males and females. So we really, really can't just say it, and it's not going to be easy. But I'm glad, Underrated, you talking about this topic, and I'm just going to listen. But this need to be talked about more. This really need to be talked about more, because if you look at the system, and I know I'm going left field, a lot of our black males is in the foster systems and nobody ever taking them in. And then this what happened with the mother, come on. And we know majority of women have so much hate in their heart towards the father, they take it out on their sons.
Yeah, you're right. But I could say this, and I ain't mean to toot my own horn. I wanted a few brothers talk about this. I want a few brothers in the space talk about it. And I'm not just talking about black, oh, what about the father's murder? I talk about that too, in case y'all want to bring it. I'm not talking about y'all in the chat. I'm not talking about y'all in the panel. I'm just putting it out there that people who are outside don't come with no nonsense today or anytime. A life is a life. And I'm tired. I'm tired.
Right. All right.
I'm tired. That people that you right, Sister Sheila. Why it's supposed to be more people talking? Because tell the truth, Sheila. I know, and I hope everything is all right with you. Me and the Miss on this channel had talked about the two articles this past Saturday night. And Tina is my witness. How ain't nobody don't want to come the hell up?
And I apologize because I have not been on social media because I have,
No, I'm
you
not talking
know.
about you.
I know, but I'm just saying. I know. And you do, you know what?
Even you talk bring certain control. Even you bring certain things, something like that. They don't want to come on, Sheila. Come on, Sheila. We gotta be honest. Come on.
If it ain't about drama, gossip, and stuff like that, we're not going to get a lot of views and stuff. And that's why I had to step back, because you know what the end of the day is? It's a lot of stuff going on when it concerns us black people. And we really had to wake up, and some of us is doing it, but we're not getting a lot of likes and views. The end of the day is, I said, if you could touch one person, whatever you're doing on your channel is not in vain. Go ahead, and I'll just be on mute and I'll listen.
And I appreciate that. You keep up the good work too. But it's something need to be discussed. I mean, it's gotta be discussed, y'all. Because we and then I know brother's gonna be in here. And brother C, I want you to put your input because you're a dad, you're a father. So I want you to put your input. But I know it's gonna be brothers. I'm gonna repeat this again. Maybe he did something to her. You don't know. The article said that the mother asked him to get some liquor and some weed, and he said no. And he got shot in the head twice.
Actually, he said not right now.
Not right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Not right.
that's right.
Maybe later.
I stand to be corrected. You right.
So
not
it's not
right
like
now. But it takes. But he still died over not right now.
When I jump, you say how high, not right now.
Not right now. And he got his head, he got shot in the head twice. So I'm just saying, making sense to me, brother C. Good morning. Peace to you and your family.
Morning. What's going on to everybody on the panel?
How you doing, She?
All right.
She.
What's going on? When it come down to, I'm listening to this story, and the one thing that I stand different from just regular, like just irresponsible bad behavior is mental, because I kind of talk strongly on that about people having mental illnesses. Now, if it was something that mental illness was involved, it's just that they was on drugs or something crazy, I can't cut for the lady for that. But as far as a mental issue, then that would be unstable. And obviously, it didn't look like it was a mental issue, with just a judgment call in which she kind of went off the rails about. and it just say the least, man. It's like it's not even the first, and 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna be the last because
Yeah.
you know situations like this happen all the time. The majority of the time, it gets swept up under the rug. I mean,
Right.
and I looked at the charge. The mom was, I think, wasn't it say she charged the next day or something? But even with that being said, after parties involved, after someone dies, you know, someone should be accountable for it. I mean, that's even like that guy who was on Instagram and saying the least, he was kind of going at the black women, and he ended up dating this lady, this white lady that was a model, and she ended up killing him. She stabbed him.
Right.
Right. Right.
It was what, almost a month or two. Like they literally had to go at him to add, actually had I think the family and everybody else literally had to go at the police department just to actually lock her up and even charge
Right.
her with anything.
Right.
And that was months that she stabbed the guy up, and she claimed self-defense. I'm like, on how? And they look like such a loving couple. Even his friends and family came out and was like, he wasn't even a violent person. And for everything that she was going against, it was more like the stereotypical type of a black man, like, well, he fits this category because all black people do this, and all black men especially do that. So she just hit him on like uh physical abuse, and they ran with it. And I'm like, that's crazy, man. Like this day and age, tropes like that still get pushed, and we hold the stereotypes to death. I mean, it's just a bad situation. And with
Yeah.
that other one, I
Okay.
didn't, I didn't kind of get that one. Let me run down that. 'Cause I might get on mute for a minute, but that other one, I didn't kind of understand that one too well. So it was regarding the young girl being killed by her mom or somebody.
It was her, I think, her adopted family.
Okay.
So it was the family. The family. I mean, the mother, the father, the grandparents. It was everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't understand that one too well, but because I it was like an Instagram post, so I didn't see the whole story about it. But okay.
Hey, yo, I got a meeting to go to. I'm gonna hop off, but I'll be back in maybe like an hour.
Okay.
Okay. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, brother Hall.
Say again?
I said thanks again. Appreciate you. And
No doubt, brother.
you gotta keep in contact with me. So settle for Thursday, bro.
I got you.
All right. Then before I continue, you got brother Prince in the bed. Salute to you, brother Prince. Good
Yes,
morning to you.
peace and blessings to everybody in the panel. Number
Hello.
one, Grinda, Sheila E,
How you
Pastor
doing?
What's
$40,
going
and
on?
I can't see the sister with the shades on there.
Coco Tina.
What it do?
Yeah, what's going on? Yes, I glanced through those articles, and it is a very disturbing state in the world dynamic in the damn Western Hemisphere, North America, in the United States of America. We see we had a situation with a church looked like, and whatever they was teaching was not resonating through them people. I think her name was Alabelica or something like that. 11-year-old child was tortured and murdered. When people can do demonic things to children, you need to be stone showered, to quote what the Hebrew Israelites would say. I'm not that, but just to put it in what need to be done for him. The 28-year-old black man that got shot by his mother up in the Brooklyn borough of New York is something that it was just too vague of a post. Didn't know, it didn't state anything about mental health. It didn't state if the 28-year-old kid was up in there doing something demonic to the mama, might have tried to beat the mama. It was too vague for me to even comment on. But what I can do is say this, that I'm not going to put an indictment on a whole demographic of gender, which is the black woman and the black female. I'll have to take that as an individual basis when it comes to that particular woman. But on top of that, to me, that is a woman's issue in my mind, because women is gonna have to hold women accountable. It's hard for men. See, men can hold men accountable very easy, because we can use justifiable violence against each other to keep niggas in line, or people in line, if it come down to that. Which I'm not advocating that. I'm just saying, being real. It's a respect factor running around with men versus men. But when women, which I'm not a woman, I am a man. I am a strong black man that stands strong on my convictions every time I step out on these streets and wherever I go. It's something that has to be addressed. Everybody knows that black folks do not go and get therapy. We don't believe in it. We try to go to the clergy and get therapy, and the clergy is not holding it, ain't getting it done, because they're not doing holistic spiritual practices over there. People over there is test the line, and they're not living the holistic lifestyle that the man in the pulpit or behind the podium is speaking. So sometimes you do have to go to secular people for psychiatry and all that time, and psychiatrists to get the information that you need, if you can get it. All that stuff is now under the healthcare initiative now, so you can get that kind of care. I know if you want Medicaid or something like that, is limited. So at the end of the day, as I close, is that we're sick, and this stuff been going on for centuries. And the key now is, a lot of this information you would have to turn to the nightly news to get. But you don't need nightly news no more. You just get on the Instagram post, the Twitter post, a YouTube stream, and you can get all the information that you need. So as I look at it and as I see it, is that you got to repair yourself, and you got to take care of your business and prepare yourself. And until we can eliminate this stuff, we got to raise these children up right. And we have to understand that when you're mating and you bringing forth children, that's why I don't have any children, because I don't need none. Okay, I don't need none. Don't really want none. I know I got good values to put in them, but I don't need none. I don't want none, because in today's dynamic, there's a lot of breakups going on. Now you got to rely on something. You got to rely on the woman outside your house to instill the core values that you have. And hell, if she's out your house, she must really didn't believe in the core values that you have, or you was not being exemplary and practicing your core values when you was together. So what you have to really get to the understanding of is that we got to get our life right, our mind right, our spirit right, and we got to handle business holistically. And if you don't, you can continue to have these stories every day. You can continue to have abuse of children. You can have murders of adult children. You're going to continue to have this madness. The music ain't worth a damn. What we talking about ain't worth a damn. Majority of the time, we talking about how we can fuck on the bitch and all that shit. How a woman can goddamn run game on the nigga. Just to use those references, just to get the point across. And we're not getting to the brass tacks. So at least over here at Number One Growlers platform and other platforms, we're talking about reality over here every single day. And that's what we need to be doing. We need a double dose of reality
Right,
every single
right.
day. And I'm done.
And I agree. And Uncle, no, sorry, Sister Sheila. And I'm gonna say something after this.
Oh no, I was saying he was speaking truth, and it is. We need to start speaking about, and a lot of people don't want to hear about what's really going on. We want to talk about sex and this and that or whatever materialistic thing, but we really need to get to the root of the problem. And he was talking truth. I'm on
And
it.
yeah, thank you, Brother Prince, for the compliments, and other ones that compliment lately, Sheila and Pastor $40. And Pastor $40, I'm going to reintroduce you. I'm going to reintroduce the Mark Senior mindset. I'm going to really
That
introduce
was a
that.
banger. That was a banger.
Yeah, tell people about that. I did the Mark Senior and so I'm going to reintroduce that. That's going to be sometime next year. And I look at Brother Pastor, he going to be my main guest. And because there is a certain this is like Sister Sheila is saying, and Coco Tina saying this, and this been going on for a long time. And I'm saying that, and I'm glad you brought that up, Brother Prince, because there ain't but so much us men could do to bring up issues like this. Women have to step up. Like Sister Sheila needs help, and Sister Coco Tina need help. But we have to say these women don't want to step up. But these are the same with one eye protection. I'm not protecting you.
Right.
You on your own. And we us black men, we gotta say that to some of these toxic women. I'm not protecting you if you want me to die. You are having legislation to go against us. Like Abrams, I gotta hop on her. Want to blame black men, and other women say, "Oh, but you know, you gotta think this stuff." And you got brothers, you have fathers.
Can I jump in on that Abrams situation?
Go ahead, bro.
Let me say this to Mrs. Stacey Abrams. If you understood the Obama plan on how he became president, what did he do? He splitted the white vote. So I'm sorry, Miss Stacey Abrams, you cannot galvanize the white folks to vote for you, enough of them. Okay? I think, let's be real. See, now, you're trying to be the black, you're trying to be the LBGT, which ain't number what, 3% of the population? But you're not trying to galvanize the straight black woman, the straight white man, and the straight white woman. So don't come to me telling me why, because some Negroes ain't vote for you when Kemp was over there whooping your butt with that white vote, because you can't even split the white vote. Leave me alone. See, what I'm doing at the game show is I'm going to play the game the whole way. I know I'm black. When I walk out the door, I know who I am. Stacey Abrams don't know who she is. She don't know who she want to gravitate to. I remember when she started out. The first place she went to when she started campaigning, she went to the new Black Panther Party.
Yes.
Come on, man. That's already on your resume, bitch.
Yeah.
You think I forgot that? Because I'm in the circles of all what's going on politically around here, black, white, and indifferent. So I don't need Stacey Abrams complaining about some niggas. Ain't them niggas you talking about wasn't voting no way. If you was Mexican, if you was Hispanic, if you was Indian, or whatever race you was, them niggas wasn't voting no way. And the niggas that you was trying to get to vote don't vote no goddamn way. So I need Stacey Abrams to shut the fuck up. Not because she's a woman, because she's a bullshit ass politician that cannot galvanize the state. She can't galvanize the whole state. So if you can't galvanize the state you're trying to govern, I don't give a goddamn.
Okay, fellas. All I can say is she was not ready. I think that she needed to, play her newly appointed role, work that a little bit more and build. If she would have stayed where she was and build herself up, then maybe she would have came out better.
But I understand Fogarty, but this is the thing about it. She have a history of like Brother Prince was saying, when she tried when she trying to get votes for the Black Panther Party, she was fronting. She never respected a black man. And
Right.
then some of them they see her through it. Why I should vote for you and you keep on saying this? If you look at I mean when she gave her speech and stuff. And I'm not saying nothing but women. I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. But Sheila, let's be honest. You've been in this for a long time. When you run, tell me if I'm right or wrong,
Go
Sheila. I
ahead.
stand to be corrected. When you run a camp, you gotta have men and women in those camps.
Right.
She did not have that.
Right. And you pick your team, and then also you got people behind you, and they would use you. Didn't know who to use to get their gender across. And see, she was just being used. And see what
Agreed.
they do. See, they've been doing this for a long time. They would use a black person, but they don't. Their agenda is not about black. It's about their agenda, but they're using our color.
Cause she
It's
brought out the black votes in Georgia and the entertainers and all them, and they were all rallied around her.
Yeah, she did that for during the presidency election. So she made a big turnout. That's the reason why Biden um got in Georgia so good. His numbers was good. Like we turned blue, and we've always been red. And the crazy part about it is with her outfit, the people who she have around, like you seen on the and I actually thought it came out her mouth, but it came out, her, I guess, constituents, people who she socialized with, even on the one of the ESPN or one of those shows where the lady was, I think she ended up getting fired, but she started going after the black people, black men, especially in Georgia, was like, y'all might as well vote for her. What else y'all gonna do? Like, men don't have a voice, men don't have a choice. And that was my biggest thing about her. Even to the point, I'm running off what you represent. Republican, as we talked about this last time, it's kind of me being labeled independent, but I don't even look at myself as that. I look at myself as what's important for me and my family. Even regarding my people, I can vote far as that standard. But the whole point, it's got to be unanimous to the point where, hey, I ain't got no choice but to vote for you. I'm standing. If you stand on your principles, so will I. And her thing was to go after helping more of the alphabet community and more after, helping, the women in Georgia. I don't have a problem with that. But then when it comes down to the point of the men, where do you stand? And everybody else gave her stands according to what they reflected off of her. So if you associate with somebody as a drug dealer and you go around slapping people and killing people, you're guilty by association. No matter if you do the crime or not, when your people are doing it and your association with them is so strong, you get put in the same boat. It's just like they say with a RICO charge. All the people that's affiliated get caught up in that charge. And that's what happened with her. Like, her biggest issue was she forgot what she stood on when she first came out, trying to help the black people. And then it came down to it, well, if we get the women, they will make the men vote regardless. And it's like those days is, I don't know. I don't know if there were ever a day like that or they turned that way and it went. But it's to an issue like, more or less, they're trying to put men in the corner like we can't make our own decisions. For years, men have been inventing things, doing things to enhance, especially black men, America. And so for them to even, come out with those statements, a lot of those women, even in her camp, it makes her look very poor judgment of choice. So when it came to the vote, you potentially knew you weren't getting the black vote just on, especially the men vote, just on the principle of what you say. God's gonna vote for the opposite party out of spite. Even when she was on, the lady who was trying to so-called represent her was over there on Roland Martin talking about the men in Georgia. And it's like, your words are basically reflecting her. Now, if she came out with a statement saying, well, people who are saying these things, that's not my words, that doesn't represent me, then that would have more men of an insurance like, okay, well, maybe these women are trying to rock the vote this way. But if she stand on this principle, do your rundown. You did that with the LGBT community. You came out and told them what you stand for with them. Why not stand for that with the black men? Then we'll have a clear understanding coming out of the horse mouth, no other person. But by not doing that, she lost the vote.
And you know what? And let me say this. I know people say, "Oh, brother She," Let me say about brother She. Brother She always talk about families. He always talking about uplift us as men and women and stuff. He lives in Georgia, family. I'm not talking about the ones in the chat. I'm not talking about the ones on the panel. But I'm talking about the people that are outside. Brother Sheed lives in Georgia. So he knows what exactly he's talking about. I know what he's saying is on point. And it proves my point again. And I'm talking about some black women in this country that have political aspirations. They're gonna continue this. And I'm saying women, black women. And I ain't talking again. I'm not talking about the ones that take a fuss. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about them no good, nasty ones.
I would like to say something when you finish. How you doing, for soldier? You gotta realize too, before they're out on the front, there's a lot of meetings. There's not a lot of black women in those Democrat meetings neither. They're not. I'm saying that because I be in those meetings. And I know the policies and the laws and everything. And when I say that we need more males to be more involved, and I say this and I'm tired, sound like a broken record, we do. Because I'm a female, I only could say and do but so much. Because I can't say it affect me like it affect the males. And that's why I was saying, y'all need to start being in those meetings and stuff, even when the school boards running, politicians, zoning, all that stuff. And I know when we vote, and I always say the local is very important because that's what really the change gamer, where you live at, your board education, your local laws, your zoning, everything, planning development, code compliance. When you start to open a business, you know, where you live at, is your value of your apartment going up or down? I mean, and that's what I'm saying. We do not see a lot of black males involved when it comes to footwork. Only thing we do when it comes to somebody getting killed, hooping and hollering and stuff like that. You really don't see a lot of black females neither. But the ones that really don't have our agenda and speak on our issues, they put them in the forefront. And I'm telling you what I know.
I hear you. We need to hear that. But see, the problem again in this space, who wants to engage in these conversations? What you just said, Sheila. What you just say, brother Prince. What you just say, brother Sheila. What you just say, brother Pastor, and brother Hall, including myself. Who want to engage in these conversations? Who will even the people in the chat? Who will engage with us? Because I don't see it. And I'm not looking for no, oh, Andre, you looking to get some crowd. No, I'm telling you what I know. This space do not want to engage in these conversations.
And I'm glad you said it, Honoré. And just like some of us don't want to engage in no conversation, kill the black woman, save yourself, black male. Let's keep on doing what they do. We could do what we do. Because the end of the day is, they're making these urban community sanctuary cities with the immigrants. Nobody want to touch on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That our message and our what we do is being shrinked.
They done took the dreamers. I mean Martin Luther King, the dreamers now, the immigrant. I mean, like, come on, they could only do what we allow them to do. Everybody else territory, we let everybody come in our space, be a part of. They will only want to be around blacks or be black when they're biracial, when it's convenient. And they don't want to go through the struggles.
Yeah.
Everybody it's a love and hate thing between us.
Yeah, and that's it's like it's so big because within our community, even with the spaces that we have online, we basically promoting hate and division against each other. My thing is, if I have an issue with a black woman, I'm not gonna have issue with all black women because they're not the same. And my biggest issue with most guys who speak in that monolith tone, move out of your state, move to a different area. Okay, if all the women in your state like that, I say the least is not. Move in a different area. If all women like that, I don't just move out of the community. You know, you don't have to move out of your neighborhood. Just move to like deal with other women in the community, but do it. You don't have to put down the black woman. You know, just because you got issue with one woman or a few women, don't deal with them and just move on. When you create that division, same as that brother right there who I just talked about earlier, who was talking so much bad about black women and got killed by the woman he so-called put on the pedestal. And it was crazy. And then, like, when it came to defense, I seen women making videos about it, and they was like, well, us as black people should be running down there and defending him. But the majority of us as women are not, because of the way the brother carried himself. So it's like, even with Candace Owens, when she got humiliated and harassed in college, the first thing she did was reached out to some black caucus of community leaders to help her when she was being trolled and they was taunting her and stuff. And as soon as she got her wave and started getting her little hustle and seeing that it was beneficial for her to go against the black race, oh, she took her heels and ran over there. You know, and that's how it is. You know, we got so much hate against us, we can go ahead and run down on black people and talk about them all day. But then when they go back to their homes to deal with their races and their families, you alone. Because you're not accepted fully in arms. And, you know, it's not even a race thing that I'm talking about. It's more of, you know, the people, like, particularly those certain people want to make it a race issue. If you don't have if you have an issue with men that are black, you can't stand them, just move around. Go find you another man in a different race. You don't got to project it and just go about your business. There's several black guys that got white wives, and they fight for the injustice of all black people.
Right.
And they got white wives.
Yeah, but let me say this though, Mahana, if you finish your appointment, I would like to for you to come up. But I would say this, brother Shea, as you know, we do have examples of black love. You and your wife, right? Been married going on 16 years, right? Am I correct?
Yep. But
We
if you
could.
but let's say the least, if you look at that, guys told me I shouldn't be married to my wife because she's a baby mother. But at the same time, I'm looking at them. You ain't been married. You ain't been married in over 30-some years, and you're comparing my relationship to yours, being a happy marriage, and yours still over there, you know, sovereign and licking your wounds at night. But you want to say I'm in a bad situation. That's why I laugh at most guys who say that about women who are kids. I'm like, if it's not for you, it's not for you. If you don't like chocolate, don't eat chocolate. I'm not gonna force nobody to marry a single mother. It's by choice. That's why I tell people about relationships. Everything is by choice. A lot of guys act like they're forced to do it. There are more guys than many that say, when I get to a certain age, I might consider dating a single woman. But right now, you're promoting the hate of single women. Just don't deal with it. That's my biggest thing that I tell guys in the space and throughout or whatever. I'm like, it's not for everybody. Right. Everything is a choice in the matter. And most people, they want to put their choices to manipulate the youth and other, you know, guys who not informed. You know, that's the whole thing. This mentality of trying to teach somebody something that's greater than what you've done. Most of the guys that have been through relationships and have been heartache, most of the time it's technically on your fault. It's on your dime. You should have left. You seen the signs. And if you didn't see the signs and get caught off guard, that's just that one person. You're going to throw a whole race of people like America do. All black people are bad just by one or two black people. And that's what most guys do with these women. And the same thing for women as well. They do that to the guys. And I'm looking at them like, I seen the episode with Kevin. Kevin was talking to the lady. The lady was in a 7-month marriage and divorced because the guy was abusive. Okay, she maybe didn't know that before the marriage. I can give her that. Then she had 2 kids with a guy that went to prison. And when Kevin told her, all you accept in your life is jailbirds and abusive men, that's you. You can't blame all men for that. That's you. And she kind of looked like, oh no, that ain't the case. The proof is in the pudding. The amount of men who she deal with and type of men, just like this lady Love Dorsey, I look at her. She said it's a pattern. A lot of women go through patterns and they deal with typically the same guy. And so when they always complain about the men that they deal with, that's your archetype of men you deal with. You like guys that act like this and move like this. That's why you keep going through the same relationships. Most men and women go through those types, and they want to point the finger at everybody else. Like I keep saying, you have a choice on who you deal with and don't deal with. You have a choice on what you accept and don't accept.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I like that shit.
Yeah, and let me get this out, right? And go more, brother She. You got Ebo Sosa happily married with his wife. You got Alonzo Hall happily married with his wife. Is married. You got brother BNT. You know, and there's a few others. Even, I'm not married, but even for me, I already tell you, I already let you know my story. Y'all want to go back, check it out. Go, the title, June 1st, 2012. I wasn't happy. I was getting dogged out, but you know what happened? I had to leave New York and go to Virginia. I didn't know how it's going to be, but I know at that time I had to go. But look at what happened. I had to go through the pitfalls and stuff like that. And along the way, almost 7, 8 months, I met the miss.
Oh, beautiful. I haven't
You hear
seen
what
the
I'm saying?
video.
You
I'm
see
happy
what I'm
for
saying?
you.
I
I'm happy
appreciate it,
for you.
but you know what? But I never say like all black women bad. Nah, there's a few. But the thing about I learned from my mom, like moms, you gotta throw out that garbage to get a clean one. And that's what happened with me. That has to go. 10 years that has to go. I am what I am right now. That's why we do have examples here. Like Sister Sheila, she's a mother, she cared for black people. But this is what I'm saying. But we don't want to support people like God. They don't want to support it. So this is what I'm saying right now. If you don't want to support it, damn it, say it. Just say it.
And you
Just
know,
say it.
and I know what you're saying. And like I said, Mahogany, how you doing? And Foot Soldier said in-house hate, and it is an in-house hate. Because I was gonna it. Why do we hate each other so bad? You know? And go ahead.
No, I'm sorry, I'm just saying this. We've been trained for it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Because the end of the day is, let me tell you something. Everybody go through things. And I'm the type of person, I lash back when I see somebody lash back at me. But really try to hurt somebody intentionally, even my own kind, knowing what we went through, our ancestors. Let me tell you something. I was in a store a couple of weeks ago. And it was a black male. He was just like, pushing his car. So this woman came over, not black, white, just pushed him over to the side. And I said, I said, excuse me. I said, you ain't gonna say excuse me to him. You just gonna push him? Because she must thought I was his wife or somebody. She's like, no. I said, no, you wasn't, because I was looking right at you. I said, see, he can't say nothing to you because he a male. So you need to apologize to him. And he was like, no, I said, no. And she did apologize. To end of the day, and knowing he a black male, she a Caucasian woman, you ain't just gonna do what you want to do to my brother. I don't even know him from Adam and Eve. But just seeing that, it disturbed my spirit. And even when I see them disrespecting another sister, not the same race. And that's just in me. Everybody don't do that like Sheila, but that's just me. I'm not perfect or whatever, but I don't want nobody just treat us any kind of way. I know we fuss each other out and that, but really want to hurt each other, that's not in me. I mute.
Yeah, like you was speaking on that, I was Speaking of that, I had caught an old lead attorney, and he was talking about how he had to build his channel up. You know, his channel up there high now, and he said that he wanted to do his content that he would like to do, but nobody was watching his content he liked to do. So he said, shit, he went on, but he said his top content at the time, he was a year old. He said his top was, you know, Charlemagne the God, and Boris Watkins. So he figured out that I'm gonna have to cloud chase or do whatever and put my message within the cloud. And that's what you're gonna have to do on these YouTube. You're gonna have to take some I do, but I know what I gotta do to build my channel up, so I gotta do some more research. And what he did is you're gonna have to take certain things that will get people to come to it and put it on there and put your spin on it some way, somehow. I mean, that's how you have to win on this YouTube. So you're gonna have to educate through the bullshit. You're gonna have to educate through the cloud chasing. And everybody's chasing cloud because you want the numbers up so you can monetize on this platform. That's the goal. And you want to monetize through integrity on how you live your life and how you want to preach it. You're gonna have to do some things, you know, that you might not want to do. And you might want to use people you don't want to use, but you're gonna have to use them. You want your platform to grow. And that's really it is. Perfect example.
I like what you said, that Pastor.
I tell you right now, the
I
content I
mean, no,
like,
that ain't Pastor. That's Prince. But
yeah,
Prince,
the
yeah.
content I like to do is cowboy content, but I'm done with cowboy content because I ain't getting no following. That's hemmed up by the Law Nation. That's hemmed up by them guys. So, and I looked at my numbers. My best content when I talked about Charleston White. My best content when I talked about Rachel Nichols. My best content when I talked my best numbers when I talked about individual folks and Candace Owens and them type of folks. So I know what my content need to be. Talk about the relevant folks that are cloud chase that get the numbers and talk about them and put my spin on it and put my game on it and with my country grammar and how I talk, and that's how I win in this game. So I know what I need to do. So that's why you ain't seeing no more cowboy content, and you ain't gonna see now another. Because I'm not gonna waste my time on these platforms putting content nobody want to hear. I got to put content that I want to do at the same time you want to hear. That's the bottom line with this damn content creation.
Yeah.
I like what you said about the Cowboys, because my grandmother always told me nobody never talk about the black Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? See how they whitewash everything?
Mm-hmm.
See, we was the Cowboys first.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
We the original cowboy, yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We was the one fighting against the government. We the one
Yes.
was fighting for the people. Even the ones was against us.
Yeah, because the original Lone Ranger was a black man.
Right.
Black man, yeah.
God, his name was Butch Reed. That was his name. His name Butch
Bush
Reed.
Reed, yeah. Bush Reed, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Grandma had me sitting watching cowboy movies with her.
Yeah, I used to watch them cowboy flicks, man. You know, Gunsmoke was my grandmama's favorite.
Mine too. Wow.
But you know what? I want you to hold that thought. But let me say, Mahogany. You know, you right to do shorts, but we're going by what Prince and Sister Sheila said. You have to understand this. Even if you do shorts and everything, I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you're not right. But you gotta understand it's going down. It's who you know.
Yeah,
And you have to
nah.
it's all about who you know. So we have to be very honest because I did shorts on this channel. And matter of fact, I did more shorts on my secondary channel than this channel.
I don't know.
If
Hey,
you
Yeah,
now
them
let me get
shorts
this.
work
No, let
because
me get
yeah,
this
them
out.
shorts work.
yeah,
Cause
because
No,
I
no, no.
just
I'm
doing the
not
shorts.
saying the
I gained
shorts
like
don't work. I'm not saying
I
brother Sheep.
gained 5 subscribers last week doing the
I
shorts.
understand that, brother Sheep, but understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you, Muhammad, is not right, but I'm just saying, but also you have to understand too, is who you know too. Because I got shorts. I did shorts I'm gonna repeat it again. I did shorts. I'm not complaining. I'm going by facts. I did shorts on my secondary channel and this channel. And none of them, I ain't getting no subscriber. I got a little here and there.
Yeah, that's just a part of the plan, though. You're just trying to. The shorts is to get them to come to it.
Yeah.
So I think the key to your shorts is you tease. The shorts is like I'm gonna say this: tease your content on the shorts to get them to come to your main, get them to come to the Full Blaze channel.
Right.
Yep. That's how
Right.
I did with mine. Hey, a lot of people thought like I did a short, you know, when I started talking about like me going golfing at Top Golf. I took my pictures and video of me doing that Top Golf. I got over 3,000 hits. I think it was like 2,700, close to 3,000
Mm.
hits on that video. When I grabbed the tool and I was telling people, you know, to get ready for Alonzo's show that he was having, and I was gonna do a live with him, and I just grabbed the tool right there in front of my 4-wheeler, and I was like 3 o'clock, get ready. Just by them seeing that image of the 4-wheeler and the tool in my hand, I think I got like 1,500 views off that short. I did one where I was talking to my son about life insurance and stuff like that, and I was putting my seatbelt on. So something about you sitting in the car doing a short like that, they thought I was gonna, you know, go on a rant or something, because that's most people sitting in the car go rant
Right.
on
Yeah.
their shorts and stuff. And so that right there, I got like I did 3 of them, part 1, 2, and 3. And part 1, it only got I think like 27. Part 2 got like 300 and some. Part 3 got like almost 1,500. So the more parts I did talking about the same subject, I got more views on it. So those shorts work. And
Yeah,
you have to look at the algorithm. Basically, you're looking at other people's shorts and look how they did. See how they promoted like certain things with their channel. Like I told you, those sports shorts work. Shorts were doing about when I did the short about me with the tool, that worked. Fishing, a lot of people like fishing. If I'm sitting in front of a lake with a pole and saying something while I'm talking, I couldn't even be talking about fishing. I could just be on there talking about a conversation what we talking about right now. You know, it's hard for a black man to live in this world, and I'm pulling that fishing pole in, and I'm talking about, well, I'm gonna talk about this live on my subject. Information man, the stuff that he talks about, and he says, well, I'm going live tonight and this and that with his shorts. His shorts get a lot of views. It's not even just him being him. He get more views on his shorts sometimes than subscribers he has. It's all about, you know, certain shorts give off a vibe or something to where people want to look at it. So you gotta take into account about that too.
Yeah, I see. Oh, who got on? Oh, oh, but shit, I see. I see. Because I know I did some shorts, man. They ain't, you know. Yeah, I do share. I share other people. That's what I'm saying. I share other people's stuff. No, I don't share to share. If I know that it's good, if it benefits me, if I know if it's transparent to me, I feel if it be transparent to other people. I share stuff.
yeah. Another thing you got to do is the collaborations too. So somebody
Yeah.
got 4,000 subscribers, and you know a guy that got like 200, 300, and you know collaborate with him. You know if his content good, then you got to do your research on this, and
Yeah.
you got to get outside counsel on your objective outside counsel on your channel too. You got to invest in your channel. That's the number one
Mhm.
thing. So you get a consult. You know, go on FIBA and find a good look at this work. Okay, I'm gonna get a consult. How much you charge? Man, it might be $100 something. Pay him $100 to see
Mm-hmm.
what it is. You mess around and answer your questions. Damn, I know I shouldn't have done that. Damn, I should have done this. Then you learn how to do it. I know one thing's killing my shows is my thumbnails. I gotta get my thumbnail game up. I think I get my thumbnail game up real good. I'll be all right on that. I got some decent thumbnails, but I got to personalize them a little bit better.
Me too, Prince. And I've been falling. I'm gonna be honest. I've been bootlegging. So in 2000, next year, I'm gonna really get serious on my channel and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, and really bring and study my content stuff. Cause on my channel monetized stuff, I really haven't been focused on my content. But
yeah,
I'm really gonna bring it.
yeah.
And
That's
I
what
would
I.
love to calculate with my brothers because y'all had some insight, and that's what's all about us collaborating. Like you said, when you have good people on your panels and y'all talking the same things or whatever. And that's what it's all about. It's about growing. I help you, you help me, we help each other. And
Yeah, that's what number one grinder doing is chop it
mhm,
up. You
mhm,
know,
mhm.
collabs on the cool. So he doing his thing, you know.
Exactly. That's what I do. And
Hmm.
you know what? And I be getting some hits too. And Brother Prince already let me know we gonna do a chopper with him. That's what I do. That's an excellent point, Brother Prince. You gotta do collaborate, but you cannot collaborate the people you already know. You gotta search out. Like them other people, I search out for them. And sometimes they come to me, yo, you know, man, I'm gonna do a
Yeah,
chopper. Some of them I turn down because I don't know you.
right. You don't know him.
I don't know. I don't do a chop. I don't know you. Like Brother Prince, he said, "Yeah, you gonna do a chop? I got you, brother." So
I
Brother
give
Prince
you a
just let
perfect
me know.
example. I caught a I caught a stream yesterday, early this morning. Yeah, you know Jordan Peterson. That man got almost 6 million subscribers. That's
Yep.
it. And I caught him, and I caught his brother. He came on here and talked to his brother. I looked at his subscribers thing was only 600,000. So you know, you gotta think about that shit. This goddamn millionaire man coming here talking to this cat. So, you know, I ain't looking to talk to him. I'm just using him as an example. So that's
Right.
10% game, right? So the 10% rule. So he talking to a guy who only got 10% in what he got going on. So you don't know who will talk to you. You just got to reach out to the people. You got to find people that's in your bracket and in your area. But he reached out to him and got the dude to come on his show live to his house and came in there and talked to him. It was a brother overseas uh over there in London. So you don't know
Yeah.
who you can talk to. Some people might like your content and say, "Oh, okay, let me chop it up with them."
Yeah. That's what I do. I try to reach out to some people like Shada Kima. I'm trying to reach out to her. She said she like one of the tweets I did. I'm trying to reach out to her. You know, not for clout. You know what I mean? Try to reach out to her. See what it could do. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. I got a few people already that want to do a chopper with me. I just told them let me know.
Did
That's
that
what I'm saying.
did that Faye Bay chick ever chop it up with you yet?
Who?
Remember you was on Mace Taggers about 2 weeks ago, and she came over there. You know she's from the beef sector, right? Remember that chick that came in there, that Faye Bay. You don't remember?
No.
Okay,
No, she no.
okay.
No.
I just want to say I'm great. Get off and thank you for having me.
Say your last remarks, please.
And I just want to say that you know what, it's a great topic. I'm going to do even more research on the articles and keep up the good work.
Thank you, Sheila.
And thanks for supporting him, Mahogany and Foot Soldier and Coco and the One. And you know what? This was all about. Regardless if nobody want to hear it, whatever. Whenever you have good content or whatever, like I said, if you touch one person, whatever you're doing is not in vain. And that's what it's all about. It's not about the likes and the views. It's about what's in your heart and what you want to bring to the people. And sincerity and honesty. Don't do it just to get the numbers. Don't do it to be in the clicks and the views. Do it because your heart is in it.
Mhm.
You know? Because your gift will make room for you. Rome was not built in a day. You know? So that's the only thing
Yeah.
I have to say. Y'all all have a blessed day.
We do the same. Thank you,
Do the
Sheila.
same.
Okay. All right. Bye.
God
Yeah.
bless.
God
God
bless.
bless you. Now we got brother Prince up in the piece. We could talk about some sports, man. Talk about the game show and all that and everything. That's just a little preview. When we ever go, I mean, when we gonna do the chop up, we just gonna give you a little. We're not gonna give you a lot. But which games that shocked you yesterday, bro?
Oh well, of course it was. Don't matter who on the field. Don't matter who coaching. Dallas can't beat Aaron Rodgers. It's this simple. They can't beat him.
Yeah.
Uh, and you know, but I watched the game. I'm just
Hello?
man. So
Hello?
they don't get that. If they don't get that fixed, it's gonna be a long season. Again, that's the reason why I'm not a big proponent of Dak Prescott. He always show me because the Pandora's box got open when they got the fumble, and he throws the interception right back. All we needed was 3 there. You got that 10-0. Could be a different ball game. You actually would have won if you'd have got that 3, because you would have won 31-28 in regulation. But they got to clean that defense up. Another thing, I got to say this. People know why. I'll be telling people why I'm pro Zeke and anti Pollard a little bit. We get in overtime. We get about a guy to got 2 straight times. He raised his hand up to come off the field. No, sir. This is overtime. This is overtime. It ain't no time to rest. We're trying to win him. Then you bring in the other back. Now you're getting holding penalties because that back is not quick as Pollard, so he's not getting through the hole. Now you're getting holding penalties called. And now you're getting all this. There's no excuses for him. The bottom line is that was a terrible game. You up 14. CD Lamb had a great game. He did the best he could do. And yep, they desperately need Odell Beckham to be in that doggone team. So they better pony up the money and get it to him and get him here.
Right here, that. Now, what about the Buffalo game? And
I saw that. That was that. Boy, I can't believe that one. When I saw that, the man fumbled the snap, and they scored a touchdown off that. You didn't deserve to win, man. When you do that, you don't deserve to win. I mean, you can't even earn the win, and they was able to outlast them. They got the ball. They drove it down and scored a field goal to go into overtime, but that game had no business going into overtime. So, yeah, that was just a terrible mistake there. But Dallas got to go deal with them people next week. They got to go to Minnesota next week, so they better be ready.
Now, I would say this: when I watched the game you just talked about, I had this certain feeling. I said, Josh Allen gonna make a mistake. And this is the thing about it, though. When he threw the ball, right? If he would have scrambled, he would have had the first down.
Yeah, because
he had the first down. Yeah, he had the first down.
Yeah, he threw 2 balls.
And then all of a sudden, but I can give me so. Did they play the right defense? Look at this and telegraph and picked. I said, they picked them all.
Yeah, because he was in. Yeah, again, I don't understand these quarterbacks, man. You get in the red zone area, guaranteed 3 points. I know you don't want to settle for them, but sometimes defense is ready for you. You got to throw the ball in the trash, man. Don't throw it. Throw the ball away. Don't throw it. Don't throw it to them. Yeah, he threw 2 bonehead interceptions, and then the interception he threw, the first pick he threw in the red zone, that's when they came right back and hit an 81-yard run on him. Got back in the ball game, man. You can't wake these teams up, man. But they got 3 losses, so Buffalo had to figure it out. They'll figure it out. But that offense lost that game for them more than the defense. The offense lost the game for them.
I think the defense kept them.
Yeah, the defense could have made some more plays, but can't keep putting teams out there, man. Can't keep putting good offenses out there. Jefferson woke up in that last drive and went off. That's why he's revered as upcoming guy. He's almost this year. He keep this up, he'll be the number 1 receiver in the game.
Yeah, I agree with that. And before we get out of here, I want you to go check out Brother Prince. If you can go in the chat. You can go in the chat and post your channel in there and tell the people about it. Let people know. I will do a chopper with Brother Prince. He is a busy man. He got a busy schedule, so he will let me know. So that will definitely come in the near future. He's a busy man, so that's going to happen on this channel soon. So he's going to post his chat, posts his thing in the chat. I want you to go check it out because he got some good stuff. He break things down. Though. You got to understand, once upon a time, he worked in the media, so he have a lot of connections. So that's a good person. He's a good brother to get knowledge from. Trust me. Because the nut stuff he told me, I said, yeah, right on point. So want you to go check him out. I want you to go. Matter of fact,
Yeah, I know people. I call it. It's Prince Pierre 9.5 live show. We all about, what I'm saying, being high, being balanced. That's what the 9.5 stands for, being balanced. And we have a balanced show, so we talk the game in a balanced perspective. We don't look at it. We look at it through a balanced perspective. If it's race, to balance it out, we look at it race way. We look at it in the middle. We're gonna look at it right down the middle. So we do reviews of all type of people. So I might pull up a Candace Owens. I know a lot of people don't like her, but I'll pull her up. I might pull up a Jordan Peterson. A lot of people don't like him. I'll pull him up. I'll pull up a Love Dorsey. Like what I did last week. I know everybody was pretty much on the pearly thing. So I said, what's what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go show some black women that you want, black women that you won't always agree with, or you will agree with some points. And I said, we'll put them up this week. So I pulled up Love Dorsey and I pulled up Candace. There was a couple more women I wanted to pull up, but I got to pull up some more content, because if you run over there to the non-black woman, okay, for content, then I need to go find the black woman that's got more powerful content than just Pearly Things do, and promote that. So that's what we do here at the game show. We're gonna talk about sports, but we're gonna talk about it on the political part of the game now. We'll comment on the Cowboys a little bit, but I'm trying to differentiate from that content. I'm just gonna go on and talk about the Kyrie Irving situation. I'm gonna break that down a little bit better, because he made some mistakes to get him put in this situation. So we have to look at it on what you got to do not to even get put in this situation. I'm gonna have to break that down. I got to do some research on that and really get some thoughts on that. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna analyze this game, and my game is 9 pillars of human prosperity. Which is pretty much the needle full of white supremacy. I just the white supremacy. I often say, okay, prosperity. We got to control. And I'll just tell you what there is to give you the brass tacks of it: education, economics, education, entertainment, law, labor, religion, politics, sex, and war/counter war. So that's what I look at. So that's how I look at the word. That's how I look at what's going on. I look through the 9 pillars, and I find which one it fits. So when I do talk about sports, I'm gonna talk about it in the way we have some fun talking about the games or whatever. I try to get back into it during playoff time just for fun, but we're gonna talk about the politics. And another show I will be doing in the near future, we got to talk about this Kyrie Irving. I'm gonna talk about Jeff Bezos and Daniel Snyder. So that'll probably be the next live I do, because we got to talk about the hypocrisy. We got to talk about the hypocrisy of the village people and how they're not standing on never again, never forget. So we got to show they're not standing on that. They only stands on it against the people underneath them. They only gonna mess with the low hanging fruit, the low hanging people. The people that can't really defend themselves. So let's be real. So we're gonna talk about that. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're just gonna break down the political, social, political side of sports and the social, political side of our society every single day. Give you a different look at it from pretty much a so-called layman's term man. I ain't no lame man, but I speak in layman's term because I'm not, a scholar like some of these guys that been in school for 15, 16 years after high school. So I'm not that guy, but I can put it in brass tacks and let you know what's really going on, so you can see it and see it in a different perspective, which is through the game, through the eyes of a man. It's about this game.
That's good. I already post your channel in the chat.
Yeah, thank you for posting it up for me.
Yeah. I just want to let you know I appreciate you, and I want to thank you so much for always supporting me. And I please go support Brother Prince. Trust you. He's one of the few brothers I know that knows how the media goes. And I cannot say for other brothers. Brother Prince knows exactly what I'm talking about. So you need to support Brother Prince, and also show support Brother Mace Taggart. Want you to go support? Yeah, please support the brothers, and also I want you to go support Fourth Quarter Talk. That's Big Duke. I want you to go support Brother Sheet. I want you to go support Brother Go Professor. I want you to go support Alonso. I want you to, these are brothers, support the sisters, Sheila E. I want you to go support Sister Beach. And I want you to go support others, please, because
Yeah, Pro and Cheese, the Pro Robbie
yeah,
Privilege.
LT, yeah, RB Privilege,
Yeah,
yeah.
pour 6 red over there too.
I don't know
Yeah,
sexy, yeah,
Pastor,
so I mean,
Pastor
but
$40. You know, support him.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that's $40. Yes, yeah, I don't know sexy roller, but so
Oh, okay.
go
Yeah, she ain't
go
never
to
came
Prince.
with it. I get it. I thought she came with it a couple times. But all right, but that's good. But the last thing I want to say as I close is as I'm going on this journey on my channel, anything I talk about, I done studied and done comprehensive study on. So I ain't gonna never come out here with no information. I don't come out with misinformation. I come out with stone cold, hardcore, real truth information. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just try to
Right,
get a like or a view. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
right.
But I'm gonna let you go, Pat. I'm gonna let you go, number one grinder, and you have a
Appreciate
good day.
you. And preach. I might come back later on, brother Prince. So watch out
Okay.
for me. I might come back a little later on. I might have a little stuff, and I probably want you to come back. And also, because I do want us to talk about. I don't see everybody jumping to Kyrie, but there's some of them don't know what they're talking about. But if you can get in touch with Mace, right, for me, because I'm trying to get in touch with the scene. Like I don't know, I hope everything all right with him. I would like to do a special on Kyrie
Oh,
because a
all right.
lot of people. I know exactly what you're talking about. And I want to have you and Mace on it because y'all in the media. I mean, I don't want nobody. I can get somebody else, but I'm not saying that. But y'all in the media, and there's some people in the space. They say they know what the media is, but they really don't. So I'd rather have y'all on there so to give your perspective of really what's going on, and then also these former players and how they,
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
yeah, I think it's very important because like I want I want it to come from of that perspective because I think, as you know, bro, in this space they don't want to come from that perspective in the
Yeah, you
media.
gotta talk about it holistically, which I'm gonna have to talk about that too, on how some guys kind of change their views because the
Mm-hmm.
masses of black people start telling them you're wrong. So I got a litmus test for black folks to quit, to be like Charles Barkley said a long time ago. I'm not a role model. So when he talking that noise, I don't take him seriously because he never wanted to be. He ain't trying to teach you no way, you know. So we just have to be realistic on who really moves these people, and we gotta understand who moves them. Okay, we know who moves them where their jobs at, but socially, you know what I'm saying. When it come down to it, they don't want to look. They don't want to look too bad amongst their own because they know they might have to come back here.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we got to really
exactly.
look at that.
Yeah, exactly. And I want you to bring that up because I feel the people in the space missing it. Because I was thinking along the way, but I said, let me talk to Brother Prince about make sure that I'm very clear so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because they refuse to understand of that dynamic. And I think that the more we educate what's really going on in the media, I think the better we could be more informed because I really believe I know this for a fact. I hear certain things going on. Like I gave case in point. One time they was talking about the Celtics, Boston Celtics coach, right? So
Yeah,
me and Mace. Matter of fact, you was in the chat too. I forgot the
yeah. I was
chat.
in the chat. I was talking about how the
Yeah,
how they just
you
running the
hear this?
man through it, but they ain't firing the woman. And I gave
Right,
y'all a perfect
exactly.
example of a white man that got done like that.
Right.
They just
So
slid him off. Yeah, they gonna
right,
keep the
right,
woman because they don't want the sexual harassment coming back on.
right.
Because there's no
So
statute of limitation with sexual harassment, thanks to the
right.
Me Too movement.
So when they was asking the question, so what happened with Mason? You hear this underrated? And then you said, yo, underrated, we was talking about it. I said, man, I'm getting the fuck off this chat. He said, yeah, us too. And it goes to show these people don't know what the fuck they talking about.
No, they don't. They no. There's propaganda going on out here. They propping up agendas, and we're going and I got some shows. I'm gonna have some very controversial shows You know, I got to order me a few books and really study some things. And I'm gonna do some controversial shit. All right. Ain't gonna get me shut down because I know how to disclaim, I do how to do everything, and I know how to put it. And we gonna break down some information that ain't nobody breaking down. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing with my space. I'm taking my space and taking my gift because I have a gift for teaching in a different way, and I put it so fundamentally sound, man. It's gonna piss your ass off. How this? How you know that? How that nigga know that? Because I study.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
Right.
Exactly.
So yeah. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. Go on and finish your monologue. Your epilogue on and
No, I'm finna. I'm getting off here because I'm thinking about coming back later on. I'm going to finish eating and stuff, but I just want to let you know I appreciate you, brother, keeping the fine work. And like I said before you get ahead, brother Prince channel is in the chat. Please hit that. You know, participate, and do it often as you can because you're not going to find that many real people that I just named and also brother Prince's name. It's not happening. You're not going to hear people like this. So what we have to do, we have to branch out. We have to do our own thing to give y'all the truth, not their truth, not the truth.
Yeah, the truth. We're not giving now. We're giving the truth, man. And you make your decision based on what we put down.
Exactly. Now you
That's
fucked it.
that's fair and balanced media, and that's what you call journalistic integrity by definition. I'm out.
All right, peace, bro. All right. Now, on behalf of my channel, The Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the underrated one. This is I'm going to touch on this again. Oh, yeah, I'm going to touch on this again. The Miss, she said she want to do it again. So we're going to touch on that again. Most likely, I'm going to be in Maryland this coming weekend. Yeah, this coming weekend I'll be in most likely in Maryland. So in a few days I'll be in Maryland. It's gonna be the end of the week, so I'm gonna be in Maryland end of the week. So we probably will touch more about this because she is very disturbed about it and can't imagine she is a mother and she said, "Oh, you back? All right, Cocatina, you can come up if you want. Come on up. I got a few more minutes to spare. If you want to come on up, let me know. You can come on up." And and also Cocatina, you know, she's a mother too, and very disturbed, you know, and it's so funny though. I wasn't, you know, with the Miss, you know, the Miss, she come see me as she spent a weekend with me, and she said, "Babe, what's the matter?" You know, I'm like, "Hey, got careful," you know, and saying that but I do want to talk about it. Like I said, oh, there she is right there. Tell you, sis Coco be sneaking up on people. I don't know. Welcome back. Welcome back.
I didn't hear what you were saying because you said come on up. I thought you was ending it. I was like, uh-oh.
No. That's why I say no. Come on, come on. I got a few minutes to spare. And now I was talking about I was with your sister, the Miss, and I think you heard a little about it over 2 hours ago while you was on here, but she knows, as you know, I live by myself too, and she was saying, "Do any family come see me?" I said, "Nah, we know that why come see me." So, like, how about something about happy to you? You know, who you gonna have on the list? Also, definitely gonna have you on the list. But yeah, babe, but I live like 3 hours away, almost 3 hours away, and like, and that's something to think about. You know, you have to probably rely on somebody that is 3 hours away. I mean, yeah, we together. No it's about it, but she's very concerned of it, and they go let me know that she been on her mind for a long time, and I've been thinking too for a while too, but it's something that to think about, because some appointments, somebody have to come with me. I can't rely on my family. I can't rely on certain people because they're not going to be around, and they also have families. So
You know, there's things in regards to that. You know, you do have power of attorney, medical power of attorney, and then you have durable power of attorneys, and then you should have, hopefully, I mean, you should have a local contact. Um, and that's just something that you should have some type of local contact. So if something was to happen, that they know to contact that person, and that person is supposed to be able to contact whoever else needs to be contacted. That's not locally to you. Um, so of course you got to have some type of network in regards to that, but it's hard because you got to have people that you trust,
yeah, and that's
and
the
that's
hard thing about it. There's not people you can't trust your family. When I'm talking about trust, it's not the hateful, just not the hateful, but they got their own families. You know what I mean? So they not gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna. Ah. Especially if I really need it, but that's something that I'm going to address in the near future, and I'm glad that you brought those things up and then like that. Can't even trust them, But I understand what you're saying of the legal sense. I get what you're saying and stuff, but I can say I was thinking about those articles that I posted, and I know you heard me and the Miss was talking about it. Let me show my cake again. She made a banging homemade cake. You say you want to see it, then damn, I ain't gonna show you the whole cake, but she's still making some more. Like that. But she did this
look at you. Why are you eating cake now?
because I want to,
Okay.
and I know you gonna tell the Miss too.
That's between you and her. I don't have nothing to do with that.
No, 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 no. I know you gonna. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he showed me his cake. I ain't see, and this is the food that I fixed myself. I ate some sausage and stuff, so I did make some breakfast. So in case I'm give you something to talk about, yeah, mhm. Yeah, I don't want to be get picked on all the time. Yeah, I heard you had some cake about she said that I had breakfast too. And I tried some mint tea. It tastes good.
Mm, I'm gonna have to get some. I don't have any.
Yeah, you should. I had 2 cups.
Two.
Yes.
Mm.
I ain't put no sugar in nothing. Just drink with it.
Well, that's a good thing. You don't need sugar.
I don't need sugar. Yeah, yeah. But I tell you that. I tell that mint tea. Let me tell people mint tea. They say well, it's good for it tastes good and also good for your digestive system.
True.
It really is. Miss told me she's good. Good. I know. I heard of that. She said it is. So me
Mm.
and the best we did some shopping. I believe Saturday, and we got some stuff. She, well, forget about the. I said, got the mint. So I got some mint tea, little flavor in it. And the other one I got is mint tea with green tea. I drink that in the house and stay in the house.
I was going to ask.
That
Oh,
green
like this
tea with
man
that
in the house
mint.
today?
No, no. That mint tea is alright.
Okay.
But that green tea, that green tea, that mint tea, I'm in the house. I'm not going away. That's how I let them miss. Let me know when we going tomorrow. You gotta let me know what. You gotta let me know ahead of time. Now travel, now that green tea, woo. Yo, you get that green tea. You be like this. Be like, ain't there right? Oh, God, they shut the hell up. I'll be back. Let me meet myself. Yeah, yeah, but I think stuff like that you need that for the holidays anyway. You know, it will relax you. They have some like sleeping vanilla. I should have got that, but I said I get that another time and stuff. But what do you think we was talking about when you was on here before? Because I know you have to get off and everything.
I mean, the last thing when I got off, they was discussing having, you know,
Yeah.
making sure that boardrooms um have everyone in it. Have everyone in it so that we can make precise decisions accordingly, instead of some boards have more men than women, and some, depending on where you are, you might have more women than men. um but we need to have a collective amount so that each side is being heard, and each issue that may affect each side is being addressed. So that was what I left off at.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to go do some work. um, but I came back.
Oh, I'm glad you
So
came
what
back.
I
Yeah.
missed?
Well, we did talk about what was going on. Then we was talking about things to improve our channels and stuff. No, make sure we support the truth. It was a great conversation. Now, I do want to talk about Wakanda.
Oh,
I was talking this to about the miss when the miss she left here at my house a few hours ago. Oh, she just let you know she told you to say hi. She's safe at home, and I said, okay, I tell her, forget about me. And she, no, baby, you be quiet. You know I never love you. I said, okay. All right.
mhm,
But I was talking to her about Wakanda, right?
mhm,
And I was telling her that when she was getting herself together and I was preparing her stuff to leave and stuff like that, I was like on my phone. And I was like, quite a few people, how they give out say that the credits and stuff.
mhm.
These people left out
What you mean by the credits? What credits?
on the movie.
Oh,
Left
I
out.
just I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that. Um, and when you say the credits is at the end.
They left out.
I mean,
Well, what I was getting from it, they didn't like the movie, so some people stayed through the credits and make sure the movie ended and stuff. But there's people, let's say, they didn't care about the movie because they said it's all about Women King 2.0.
oh God, I again I haven't heard that. Um,
And I heard it a few
all I know
times.
is that the new Black Panther, I guess, is a woman, I guess, and a lot of people are not happy with that.
Yeah.
um, Again, I never heard of the Black Panther being a woman in comic books or whatever coming up. Um, Always thought it was a male figure. So
It
you know,
was.
but I don't know. I don't know. I guess again, the original Black Panther that was portrayed did not have any children or have any successors except for his sister. So, and I guess, spoiler, I guess, she took the place.
Okay.
I know you're not happy with that, but I mean, I guess that's the assumption. I guess that's what they was going by. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the writer was thinking. I you know, we don't know what was in the mind of the writer. So we can only, this is entertainment. So think of it like that. It's just entertaining. Mm, that's it.
No, I can't say no about that.
Say it.
Just for me, it's like they want to make sure the black man is he just a memory, and that's why I look at it. And there are women actually say this is what I seen this morning a few hours ago. There are women say this is not Black Panther, this is Women King 2.0, and they don't like it. And then we got Jordan Reed of MSNBC. She don't give a damn about black man anyway. And what's so shocking, Angela Bassett, you married to a black man, Angela Bassett. And you gonna be hurt about he lost and everything. And this and that to me, they're just a memory. It's like, let me get him over and done with. I mean, like, they don't even pay the respect of the ones who created the Black Panther. I'm talking about the comment. And this is like for me, it just again, I'm not anti-black woman. No, I'm not anti-black woman. I'm not anti-black woman at all. But it just for me, it just I can't. But I want to check out devotion.
Well, that's a plus. That's a plus for you. But, you know, everybody has their liking, and I'm not going to knock the next person. Um, but, if you feel so strongly, then that's your view. Everybody's not going to feel that way because everybody is looking at this as um black us as minorities are being portrayed on the big screen. So they're looking at the bigger picture.
Okay, well, I don't see,
So
I don't see,
like
I
you
don't,
don't
I
like
don't.
that, huh?
No, I don't see it as my viewpoint. I see it what it is. And I think that that's the problem of people. People are not saying you, not saying you at all. They're just saying people just want to see just this is how this is a viewpoint. No. Just see what it is that they're trying to state the black man, and that's the way it is in the media. I love it like this because ain't that many of us want to talk, willing to stand against it. And then you got some women, they feel that the black man is in the way and stuff, and he's not really the problem. Well, that's another conversation. I don't even want to get into that. It just for me, it's like it just stinks to me. I'm just saying that could we live? Damn, could we live sometime? I mean, could the sons could like yeah? Or, I mean, like I mean, we can't even do it to y'all women. Let somebody write. Oh no. I see gots to go. I see we got to keep on. You kill him. We got to live on. But see, it wouldn't go down like that.
You don't think so?
No. It would have been vice versa. That would never went down. They make sure that on that part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then if she had kids, it might be gonna be the daughter.
And then if she had kids, I'm not messing with you.
And it be the daughter that keep her. Well, the little brother, he just be around. That's it. The brother be around.
Oh, you're not right. You're not
It's
right on
true. They proved it. They proved it. I'm going to drink me some more mint tea later on and shit. Maybe I'll buy a little liquor. Maybe, I'm just saying. I'm looking for devotion though. I really do. I think that's gonna be a pretty good movie. I think that yeah. I think it's a pretty good movie. Yeah, it looks real good. Like he one of the best in the business. Yeah, I like that. I think that's part of the Skinny Airman too.
He was.
Part of the Skinny Airman. So yeah. Get him. That's right. That's right. I can't wait to see. The minute she said she want to go see it, she said, "I know you a picture. You want to see Devotion." I said, "You sure right." So far, I know. I like how they advertise it. So she said, "Most likely we gonna see it." Um, probably that Tuesday night. Next Tuesday night, probably at 11 o'clock. Want to check it out? It's okay. You know, she like the here we go again. You're just alike. Young and yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
have nothing to say. Did you hear me say anything? I didn't say anything. So don't try to put that
No,
on me.
no. Y'all talk alike. Every time I hear you. I hear in the back of my head. I hear some high back of my head.
That's my sister. What you
Uh,
expect?
yeah, see that? Yeah, that's my sister. See, okay. That's your sister. So, that means y'all, I better be careful. You see me 6 feet under. Look at them. They ain't gonna protect me.
Mm.
They'll make sure they're gonna be like, yeah, get him out the way. That's messed up. No, I was joking.
Ain't nobody gonna
Well,
do that to you.
I don't know. They want to kill the black man. They don't care. They want to stay little bitch be a stink. Hey, dude, come on, you got kids. Come on now.
I do have children.
There you go. You should know how to treat the little young boys. Come on, stop. Come on now. You know what happened. I don't care what part of the country you live. You can live in a nice neighborhood. If you're a black man, they still can get you. You can see a nice know that. That's the way it is me. That's why I be on the fence. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, but this year is just like this year went fast. Notice that?
It has. I don't know. This year for me has been different. So I couldn't tell you if it's going fast,
Yeah.
slow, or what.
How
I just
different?
know that I'm living it.
How different?
What you mean? It's just been different. Different. Not what I anticipated. Let's put it like that. It has been a year of
Change.
change.
It's good change or good change. Or,
I I guess. I guess it's good change.
come on, if it's a good change or it's not a good change, I say I guess. Because for me, I say it's a good change.
Of course it's a good change. You got my sis now. Ah!
That's it. It's time for you, sister, right there. Because you're not cooperating.
I'm not cooperating.
No, you. That's just a, you defend your sis, boy.
I sure
Man,
do.
she could be wrong. You still defend her. Yes,
Yeah, I sure will.
that's messed up,
And
man.
then I'll go behind closed doors and tell her, "Oh, you know you was wrong, right?"
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that. That's how you get them like that.
Is that right?
That means you right
That's how
me.
you feel.
That means black magic win.
Hmm. Yeah, okay.
Nah, I smash with you. Yeah, she said she'll give you a call later, man. Okay.
What you doing? Texting with her? Did she go to work today?
So she text me up.
Oh, okay.
So she gonna talk to you. I said, okay.
Yeah,
If
I
you
told her I'll talk to her after lunch today.
after lunch, okay.
Yeah.
Time's of lunch. Your lunch.
I don't know. I was going around 2 o'clock, but
Huh?
I don't know. You might talk to her before me.
No, I don't think so. No. Y'all want to get on to talk about one thing about 8 9 now. Still be working.
I got her. You try to sit up here and try to persuade me to tell me that you're not going to talk to her before me. I don't think that's
I
something.
ain't trying to persuade nothing. I know when young women talk, that's done.
I said you will be talking to her before me. Is
I
what
don't
I
know
said.
that.
Okay.
I understand. She still got to run the house.
Okay.
She work from home and everything. Things can pop up and everything. Mm.
Okay.
So when you gonna see? Are you gonna see the movie?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to see it or not. And I know that's unlike me.
Yes, that's true though. You like to watch movies. Well, what
I
I
do
would
like
say
to
is
watch
this. I would say this: if you want to watch Wakanda, that's your right. Watch Wakanda, but I would say for you,
for me.
I can't tell you if I can't tell you what I say for you. Just check out the reviews first. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Check out the reviews.
Make it seem like I might have missed out. I missed out on a movie that wasn't worth my time.
No, I wouldn't say that. I'm saying everybody, like you said, everybody different. But I would say, watch out. I said, watch out for reviews, and then make a decision like that.
Okay.
That's all I would say. No, because who knows? You might have a different perspective, and you say, "Oh yeah, no."
Exactly.
But as for me, I ain't watching shit. Women's king. So they might say, it's so funny that people say, what about man's queen? Come on, you have to be kidding me.
You stupid. Didn't
Don't even
nobody,
say, don't even say
didn't
that.
nobody say that. Didn't nobody say that.
Well, say people, I know nobody said, but some people say women's king.
Oh God.
But your mom said, mom said, huh? What is that? Women's king? So man's queen. You know that song, right?
Only you. Only you.
It's true. I said, hey, you a queen now? How you a queen, dog? Like, no, man, you nah, man.
I'm not messing with you.
Yeah. Let me tell you. Let me get out of here. Say finish this food. Last remarks, please.
Uh, appreciate you always welcoming me. Again, it's a pleasure. You are a
You're welcome.
pleasure.
Welcome. Thank you.
Your girl is my heart. So
I ain't lying about that.
so as long as you keep her right, I'm good. We still good. We'll be good. But other than that, yes, I appreciate getting to know you.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
And keep up the good work.
And thank
Keep
you.
up the good work.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said, Wakanda, like I say, for all your sister, please do your. I'm saying again, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. That's not my intent. But I would say you owe it to yourself to do some reviews on it.
Well, I went to see Woman King anyway, so I seen that. I mean, me and your girl had a talk about that though. I don't know if she talked to you, but
Told me about what?
about Woman King. So if this is
Uh
anything like that, I mean, the first part of Woman King, I was a little disappointed, and
why?
because it was the females killing off the men.
Oh, right. The bitch was telling me about it. Yeah, she told me, yeah. Yeah, she said you and her did went to the movies. Right. She said, I heard, she like, They said your brother would have came. Shit. He said he would have told that from movie. I said, I know your mother. I can say it right now. But I said, she said, yeah, Tina, we might have to take him, get him something. I said, yeah. I said, then, yeah, she told me that you were disappointed about it killing him. And she said the people looking around like, what?
I mean, because some things, come on now, some things, some things was too far fetched, especially dealing with the man and the woman. Um, and it was too much overtaking of a man, and so, yes, us women can get the best of a man, but not all the time. I just can't see it, but you
Yeah,
know.
I think I don't know what since I don't know, but what the lady did say, she's like it remind me of Woman's King 2.0.
Mm.
And that to me, that is not good. And that's disturbing when you have women saying that. That's all I'm gonna say. That's what I'll say again.
I mean, for a woman to say that, yeah, that would be disturbing.
No.
But
So
you
not
know,
that I think people should I think other women should pay attention. That's what I'm saying. Do your own diligence. Please do your diligence. Do your own checking. Because the media is not doing it. No. So I hope we'll hear from you again. Thanks for always your support. And you have a blessed day.
you as well.
And this one is Ghost. This is the last of morning real talk. Number 40. This one is Ghost. Might come back later. Have a good day. This one is Ghost. Hey, stay blessed.